Good evening, everyone. My name is Ryan Moore. This is the Game or Die channel. Thank you so much for hanging out and playing some games with me. Tonight's soup du jour, I don't know. I've got nothing tonight. Tonight's games, we're going to be playing a little bit more MudRunner VR. This game has really captured my attention over the last few nights playing it. I've been having a blast with it so far. However, there are a few little things that I've been kind of struggling with, mainly the gasoline. And luckily enough, I had a viewer on the YouTube channel, which, by the way, plug, a comment on the YouTube channel where they were telling me, oh, the reason why you're having trouble with the gasoline is because you're in all-wheel drive, which wastes 2 times the amount of normal gasoline. Also, the differential lock is also something that I gotta kind of be careful with. So I just wanted to put that out there, and that's the reason why. Now, unfortunately, my streaming setup with the audio, which gets routed to me as I play, has kind of been a little bit wonky today. So hopefully everything's good. Hopefully everything works. I'm going to test it right now. It's playing right now, so hopefully everything should be good. Anyways, let's get started. Let's dive right into some VR. We'll go for a couple hours, and then maybe we'll play a little bit of pinball to kind of relax our mind in the very late evening. So let's get started and dive into virtual reality. All right. So this is MudRunner VR, exclusive to the Meta Quest, and like I said, I've been having a blast with it. All right, awesome. Welcome, Baba Sticky. Hope you are doing well this fine evening. So we've been in shallow waters and we can continue. So let's just continue from where we left off. If I get tired while playing, I can take a short break or change game settings to a more comfortable parameter. Fancy that. Now, I am hopefully going to be able to quote unquote beat this free play section. I'm not really sure what the free play section is, because I thought it was just going to be like a set of missions and then I'm out and I'm done, but it keeps kind of moving forward with other things. So we'll see how far we progress tonight. But I've been having a blast with this game. It's great. It's super fun. And yeah, we'll just play some more of it. If you got any questions, feel free to drop it in the chat and I'll be more than happy to give you my honest opinion of it. So let's kind of reset myself here. There we go. Deliver 2 semi-trailers to the designated spot. Okay, so this is the designated spot, I'm assuming. And we got this trailer over here, and that trailer over there. So, which one do we want to do first? Nope. Now this one, the walker, because I believe this is not the... Yeah, this is not the big, like, oh, hook everything up trailer. It is kind of more the fixing truck. So we got to find out which car we can use. And I believe it's the walker. Let's jump in this sucker. You know what? I don't think this is it either. No, this is the gas tanker. Okay. I'm excited to play a little bit more pinball tonight. I'm not sure what table I want to play. I haven't really thought about anything lately. Work has been really tiring and exhausting. It's been a very long 2 days of work. So what I'm thinking, what gas do we have? We got about 1/4 of a tank. I guess we just drive that off. Parking brake is off. And now we're good to go. So we're just going to take it nice and easy out of this section here. And again, sometimes, now let's see if I can fix this. There we go. Sometimes I feel like I'm sitting just a little bit too low in the child seat. Oof. All right. Ran into some logs right off the bat there. As long as we don't go to zero, as long as we don't destroy this truck. Ooh, Godzilla pinball. Maybe we should try that out. Now, I don't own any of the new Pinball FX stuff. Oh, but I think we can play around with a little bit of it, and maybe we'll do it in VR. Okay, you gonna go down? There we go. Godzilla, man. I've always loved Godzilla. I just was never really into the whole, like, once they started doing the new Godzilla stuff the last 10 years or so, I've completely fallen off of what movies there are and what continuity is what. I have no idea. I would love to learn, but I have no idea with Godzilla anymore. It feels like they've been really going hard into making Godzilla, and it feels like they've got like 5 different studios making 5 different types of Godzilla stuff. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing too, is like, it's really cool. It's just something I have not really paid attention to. All right, so we're gonna throw all-wheel drive on. We're gonna throw our differential lock to get out of the mud. I'm watching the gas go down. Definitely watching the gas go down, but hopefully throw that back off. Get out of the mud. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I feel like... There we go. I feel like every once in a while I get a little stuck in these positions here. There it is. There, that feels like a proper setting. But I've been hearing about Godzilla, like all the new ones, and everyone's saying they're really good. So I'm definitely interested in them. I just kind of don't know where to start. And I'm sure if I spend 5 minutes on the internet, I could figure it out, right? It's just I haven't done so yet. And maybe at the end of this month, when I have a little free time alone, with my wife being out of town for a dog show, I will maybe end up spending an entire day just watching Godzilla movies. That actually sounds really fun. I don't know if she's into Godzilla either. That's one of the things. Like, I have no idea. Ooh, man. Yeah, we've already gone and wasted half a tank. And this is the thing, with no wheel drive, with all wheel drive turned off, this thing is super slow. Even though it's saving a little gas, we're going way slower too. So it feels like it's like negating the whole like saving gas. That's awesome. I would love to watch. I know that they've been doing like some King Kong versus Godzilla stuff too. And again, that's kind of the confusion there, is I just feel like I'm so out of the loop on it that I don't know if they are all in the same quote-unquote universe and there's continuity there, or if it's multiple studios doing their own thing and they all happen to just be making Godzilla movies every couple of years. And then which ones are the ones that are connected to the universe and which ones aren't, you know? Like, there's just a ton of stuff with that. And it's not a bad thing, it's just, it's a little confusing from someone on the outside. I can't, oh man. Well, we're gonna have to, like, we're legit no way gonna be able to get that. So we're just gonna drive. Man. Hey, that worked. All right, cool. You had to reach way down by my ankles. Yeah. And with the MCU stuff too, unfortunately now it's just most of that stuff's not even worth paying attention to. So we have differential lock on. Hold on. Whoa. Whoa, car. What was that all about? So that's on, and that's... We'll do all-wheel drive for a second here. But most of that stuff with the MCU is just not even worth paying attention to at this point. There's so many bad, not worth watching shows and movies that it's just like, boy, what are they doing? The quality has just gone so downhill. And it's funny too, because I said that right around the 2018-2019 mark. And then I said, you know what? I'm kind of sick of all this stuff. I'm kind of sick of having to pay attention to so many different extra movies and all this stuff. It's getting oversaturated. I kind of don't like this anymore. And it took about 5 years for the entire rest of the world to catch up, but boy, did they catch up. Everyone kind of feels the same way now. Everyone is saying, oh, it's not worth it. It's, you know, too much and all this oversaturation. And I went, yep, it's what I said years ago, and no one paid attention to me. Not that I'm bitter. Not that I'm bitter or anything. There we go. Let's just be smart about all of this. Where's our engine? Yeah, we're at 50% right now, so. Winch. Come on. I'm just like right underneath the desk where it can't get it. There we go. There we go. I'm like right up on the windshield. I'm driving like an old granny. Let's move this a little bit, shall we? Okay, we can stop it. Get out. Toss that. Get back in. There we go. All right. So where are we at on our gas tank? We're at half a tank. All right. So we'll go fill up first, and then we'll go fill up the other car and all that fun stuff. Do the trailer. You know, the things you do in this game. Trucking. It's really interesting that, and I'm very happy, very, very happy they decided to make a new VR game instead of the, oh, it's just a port of MudRunner. Because MudRunner, to me, it's funny, I played that game after SnowRunner. So going back to MudRunner, going back to the previous game in the series, after I enjoyed SnowRunner so much, I went, oh, there's a lot of bare bones stuff in MudRunner. MudRunner feels like a tech demo, almost. And I'm really glad that they didn't go the route of just porting MudRunner to VR, because I would have been kind of bored with it. A, I've already played it. B, it's just not that great. there's interesting ideas in some of it, but literally everything that you do is just running logs from point A to point B to point C to point D. That's it. That's all you do in that game. At least the single player stuff. So I'm really happy that there's more to it than just hook up your truck to some logs and then oh yeah, this is bone dry. Huh. Okay. There's more to it than just hook up your truck to some logs, take it to this point, drop it off, get more logs from this point, and then drop it off over here at point D. Like, I'm really glad this game is a whole new, brand new game. That's awesome. Even though some of the quality, like on these bridges here, these pipes, they're not the best in the world, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be. All right, we're full up. Let's go fill up our friend. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Something, 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 something. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on that road again. That's the words, right? Living in the country, living in the South now, living in what is dubbed Music City, I sometimes feel very weird not knowing most of that type of stuff. Okay, we are gonna hop out and we're gonna back up. There we go. We can do it. Even though we're kind of off kilter here. Nope. Yeah, click off. Can I not turn it on? There we go. Okay. This is gonna be a little bit weird, but that's okay. We'll take it on. We'll figure it out. But like I was saying, I do feel a little bit weird because I am not a country person, so I don't know a lot of the classics. And it's interesting too because I do pride myself on knowing a good amount of music history and different genres of music and kind of having a very wide array of musical taste. But country is just one of those where I'm just like, dude, I just never listened to it. As a kid, I just never was and never heard. There we go. Oh. I had to hook up the trailer to the Hummer earlier today, and I was thinking about this game, and I was like, as I was backing out with the trailer, I went, boy, I wish people could watch me back out with this thing. In real life, I can back out a trailer no problem. But in this game, man, there's something about it where I just really struggle sometimes. But we got it. And now all we have to do is figure out how to get over to the truck. Here we go. Fill this sucker up. Oh yeah, we were low. We were low. Oh. All right. Oh yeah. I never use it though. I mean, my car does. I have a 2013 Subaru Outback, and it does have a backup camera, but I never use it. I've always learned to turn your head around. I think it's just much, not even just easier to me. I just find it much more reliable as well. So I would love to be able to just go up here and turn around, but there's no way for us to turn around. It's not worth it. We're just gonna go that way. All right, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw the parking brake off. We got all-wheel drive off. We got that off. So let's see what we can do here. And this might take a while because all-wheel drive is off. Even though we have a full tank, there's no way we'll have all-wheel drive on and have a full tank and get to our destination. I don't want to keep like driving. I should just tow the gas truck behind me as well, right? Then I can use all-wheel drive, waste all the gas I want, and just have a big old tanker trailer towed behind me. There are going to be some times when you need it though. It just helps, right? Just got to be careful of our. Oh, he was saying the YouTube commenter was saying that when you turn with differential lock on, that's when it damages it. So it's just straight. And that's also kind of interesting. Not something I was really anticipating. Since we're going to be in here for a while, reset. There we go. Feels a little bit better. It's off, right? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. That scared me for a second. I looked at that and I thought that was the trailer that I left behind, but it is not. Okay. All right. So we're going. We're making progress. Making progress here, so that's good. Close to damaging, I think we might have to bring the repair car over. Yeah, there's no Sasquatches. No Sasquatches that I see. You know, who knows? Oh my gosh. Last night and tonight, my wife and I, we were watching the new Conan O'Brien show called Conan Must Go, where it's basically him doing his travel show. And oh my gosh, we were just busting a gut watching that thing. And there's the last episode where he goes to Ireland, and they do this whole like Bono sighting where they treat him like Sasquatch, where it's a Bono from U2, and he's like running across a park and stuff. It was great. I haven't laughed that hard in quite a while. I love Conan. It's cool. I actually got to see him a few times in LA when he was doing the Tonight Show for that brief stint. No, it was before the Tonight Show. It was when after he got fired from the Tonight Show and he went to TBS. I went to a few of his TBS tapings, and that was really, really cool. All-wheel drive's off. Okay, let's turn that sucker on. We're at half a tank right now. This is probably gonna, you know? Yeah, let's do this. Let's get out and just do the winch. It's just gonna be easier that way. Yeah, the only wildlife we've seen in this game so far is birds. And I hear an owl. I don't see one. Hear some birds chirping, and we've seen some seagulls and crows and stuff like that. But oh, and some fireflies. We've seen some fireflies as well. Just makes it easier. Save on some gas. Save on a little bit of everything else. Get a little extra help. Hopefully. Sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. This thing is just moving. The car is moving on its own. Slowly. Can I ghost ride my whip? The kids still say that, right? Boy, what a stupid thing that is. Oh no! Get in the truck. It's rolling backwards. My parking brake is on. Huh. Don't know. Okay. So, fun fact about Ryan. Here's fun fact time. I was on TV a few times. I've been on multiple episodes of Pimp My Ride. My best friend, Tom, got his car pimped, and I got to be on that show once. And the producers liked me so much, they actually brought me back again for some random other person who did not have friends. So that was super fun. Come on, don't do this to me. Brake. Let me keep going. But that was a fun time in my life. Driving to Hollywood a few times to film for that show. It was a very interesting time in my life. No, we're not. Okay. Should be able to get up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, this is taking a while. We're gonna run out of, like, look, we're at quarter of a tank, and we've gone from here to here. And I've been conserving my gas. It was not on a set. No, I did 2 location shoots where basically we drove to a random house they were using as the set for the shoot. And then for the second episode, I went out with a team and a producer, and we filmed in a park for like an afternoon, for like 3 or 4 hours probably. Oh shoot, I went to the wrong way. I went the wrong way. And since I went the wrong way, and since we're basically out of gas, let's do this. Let's back up. Boy Octane, dude, what's going on? How are you doing tonight, man? Not much. We're just hanging out, trying is the key word here, to get this semi-trailer to where it needs to go. Okay. So let's just put the parking brake on. Let's switch to our other vehicle, our gas tanker, the Walker Texas Ranger. Speaking of Conan. Come on, there we go. Let's turn that off and that off for now. Let's turn the windshield wipers on if I can. There we go. But yeah, we've been just kind of hanging out and having some fun. I was just telling a story about how I was on the 2 episodes of Pimp My Ride back when that was on, back in 2005, 2006, somewhere around there. I think it was 2005. So I actually have the emotes streamed off, so it does not tell me anything. That took a while to figure out, to strip the emote saying off, because it was so distracting. When I used to get raided, I got raided by a few big streamers, you know, with this game and some other stuff a few months ago when I was doing expeditions. And people would spam emotes saying hi, you know, as they raided in. And it would take so long for the TTS to read off the emotes. It took like 5 minutes for me to be able to respond. So I actually had to find out how to remove that. So it doesn't say anything. It just says your name, said, and then nothing. It just doesn't read the email. Which is a bummer, but they're there for you anyways. Use them whenever, and I do glance through the nose piece. Oh crap. I should keep my eyes on the road. But I can see the chat through my nose piece every once in a while if I glance down long enough. But yeah, the Pimp My Ride, it was my friend's car, so he got his ride pimped. And it was the cop car episode, so if you ever want to see me and my friend Tom had a, I can't remember the year, but it was a cop car. Come on. And that was a lot of fun. Filming, I did not meet Exhibit. It was not there. My friend Tom did a couple times because he had to film with them and it was his episode. But I did not meet Exhibit. But when they pimped that car, man, that thing was weird. It's definitely weird. I'll let you watch the episode first. If you ever watch it, let me know what you think of it. But that was a lot of fun. And then I was also on a second episode because there was a lot of footage that we shot that the producer really liked me. And so he called me up after we shot the episode and said, hey, would you want to do another episode and have more footage shot? And I was like, sure. So they drove me, or I drove out to Hollywood for a day, and we filmed with an extra crew in the park. Critically damaged. Okay, so we gotta fix... Oh boy. Okay, we gotta take the bear out now. This is just turning into one big issue after another. But that's fine. That's fine. That's what tonight is all about. We're just driving around. But yeah, they asked, hey, do you want to be in another episode? We really like you, and we would like to use you. So let us know. And so I said, sure. Drove out to Hollywood and filmed with a crew in a park for about a couple hours and just had a good time. I got a free lunch out of it. I got taken out by one of the MTV producers. It was really nice. And they really liked me, and they said, hey, you know, if you ever want to become an actor, here's some references and go get some headshots and come back and we'll use you. So I did. I went out and did some headshots and I got an agent for a little bit and stuff like that, but nothing ever came of it. Did a few auditions for commercials, but nothing ever happened. And at that point, I was like, I'm not getting an agent for nothing. And my career kind of went in a different path, too. You gotta find the right producer. If you find, like, a producer like Matthew Broderick and Nathan Lane, like, in the producers, I wouldn't mind meeting with them. Oh, really? Did he turn all Hollywood? Did he turn into just a big old jerk? Because I definitely met some people like that too. Okay, so I need to go left. A famous P star. I'm assuming pop star? If so, that's crazy. Nice. That's cool. Oh, the other type of P star. Gotcha. Yeah, I know of what you're talking about. Gotcha. Wink, wink. Huh. That's interesting. That seems like a career. Okay, where are we? Okay, we're close. We're close. And we could repair the other vehicle too, so that's good. Yeah, dude, that sounds crazy. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna repair this thing first. No, 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 no. No, we don't. Well, we can repair this one a little bit. Oh, we got plenty. But let's just do that, just so that it's not gonna break down. Go to the other one, because I don't know how much the other one's gonna need. Okay. Man, there's a lot of management for this. Not all of them, but I know what you mean. There's definitely a lot of people who want to use you for whatever reason, mostly for financial gain, right? Oh yeah, I can definitely imagine that. Please repair this vehicle. Okay, cool. So that's all set. Now, what we can do is we can go back and repair the rest of it. Yeah, dude, it's really not bad. I think a lot of people have a lot of misconceptions about VR. The mirrors are definitely lower quality, and there's a little bit of difference in frame rate in the mirrors because you got to. It's also running natively off the Quest 3 headset. And it doesn't have like Quest 3 enhancements. It's a Quest 2 and Quest 3 game. So it's gotta have like some of those options turned off. Like the mud smears look pretty rough. But you always got to have a little bit of, what is it? Oh man, I always forget the phrase when I need to recall it. But basically you have to remember, oh, it's a video game, right? You just got to go, oh, it's a video game, and not worry about it, and have fun with it, like you're supposed to. And dude, this game is a blast. I'm having so much fun with this. Okay, let's repair the rest, and we still got some more, so that's good. And now what we can do is we can get back into the gas vehicle, fill the thing up, there we go. Here we go. Okay, so let's turn that off so that we don't ruin this car again. I'm trying to think of the stupid name that I'm trying to think of. Suspension of disbelief. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I couldn't think of that. But you basically have to have some sort of suspension of disbelief. and go, this is not real. The graphics are not perfect. And when you do that, dude, this game becomes infinitely super fun. It is just such a joy to play when you just go, this is a video game and it's not going to be perfect. It's not real life. The graphics on this, the mud on this looks really low quality, but and blurry. But because it's the Quest 3 headset, it's gonna, you know, they can't have the super high definition 4K stuff. But kind of near the front of the truck, this doesn't look bad. And definitely in here too, this looks all really good. Yep, exactly. It's gonna improve, it's gonna get better. You just kind of have to, you know, you just gotta enjoy it for what it is. And if you can do that, man, oh my gosh, VR is super fun. I forget that I'm sitting here in a basement with a camera on me, and I feel like I'm driving these trucks. Okay, so we need to reverse. We need to go the other way. This would be way more easy if I was in a real car, or a real truck. Here we go. Right? Yeah? Nope. Okay. We're gonna go up and we're gonna go straight for a second. Or we go up here and we just do a U-turn. How about that? And while we're at it, there we go. Makes it a little bit easier. Oh no, what happened? Something's going on. Did the game crash? I've been having some crashing issues the last 2 days. While we wait for this to load, because it probably will, here. We'll just give it a minute. We'll give it a minute. How's it going, guys? But yeah, I'm really having fun with this game. I think it is the style of it is fairly realistic. I kind of forget that I'm sitting here in a basement talking to a camera. I feel like I'm sitting down and, you know, driving this truck around, and it's just enjoyable. It's super fun. So we'll give it a second here because this did happen before and I went, oh no, and then it kind of corrected itself. It does not look like it's going. So we'll just give it one more minute here. The Minecraft. Okay, so yeah, you're doing the Minecraft emotes. Are those still going on? I don't think I have gotten that yet because I guess you got to watch a few Minecraft streams, right? And I have not done that. Because I know it's some limited time emote, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. But yeah, I mean, VR is still very, very new technology, even though it's been around for years at this point. You know, I might just have to quit this thing. It looks like it's completely frozen. So let me see. Let me quit out. Let me go back into it. And then if it did not save, I don't know what's going to happen. So let's jump back into VR. Let's see where it saved off. And if it did not save semi-recently, where it's like, oh, you got to do the whole mission over again, I think we're done with MudRunner for a while. The game auto-saves after completing each task. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Doesn't normally take this long to load. There we go. All right, free play. We're gonna start again. See where you load me into. If not, maybe we'll jump into a little bit of VR pinball, because I want to show that off. I got it working, but we'll see how well it looks on screen. If it doesn't look good for you guys, we'll just do normal pinball. Or unless you want to see something else. If you want to see something else, let me know too. We can definitely kind of play around for a little bit here. I'm down to have a little bit of fun tonight. I just downed pretty much like an entire cup of tea. So I've got a little bit of a caffeine buzz going on. Ah, man. Yeah, it just put me back to the very beginning. How long have we been going for? We've been going for 48 minutes. So yeah, we just lost about 45 minutes of progress. So yeah, I think we'll call it there. All right. So let's get this set up really quick. It's just gonna take a moment. And then we'll play a little bit of pinball in VR. So it is the, let's see. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good. Let's switch over here. Let's get that running. Am I Russian? No. I am American. I am straight up born and raised in America, and I am white. That is my nationality, apparently. Caucasian, whatever you want to call it, but yeah. Okay, let's see if I can get this running. And then, nope, not Beat Saber. I actually don't know what you mean. I don't know if you're joking around or if you're being serious, but that's fine. I don't mind. Either way. I have a friend who is Russian. His name is Andre. And I call him Andre with an unnecessary J because he's got a J at the end of his name, but it's not pronounced. And so I go, why do you have a J if you don't pronounce the J? He's like, I don't know, it's Russian. And so I always call him Andre with the unnecessary J. But he would always tell me about living in Russia when he was younger as a kid. I always thought that was pretty cool. All right, let's see if we can inject this into pinball. And the menu key is insert. Oh, right. It would really help if I had Steam VR running. Hold on. Sorry. I totally forgot. I kind of usually have this all set up, but since I've been playing MudRunner in VR and it's native, I kind of forget about a lot of that stuff. There we go. Okay, so that needs to be closed. And man, managing multiple mice and keyboards and controllers, it's a little rough. Yes. Yeah, Steam is a PC Man, I cannot think right now. I'm sorry. Yes, Steam is a store on PC that you download all the games that you want to buy. It's like a storefront and where all those games are launched from. Yes. Okay. And then we got our injector. We'll let it load. It takes a minute to load, and then we'll be good here. But yeah, I have a boatload of Steam games because that's just kind of where I bought all my games. Yeah. Yeah, there is definitely a ton here. So we should be good. Inject it. That should work. There we go. There we go. It's starting to launch. Give it a second. Let me turn the casting off too, because we don't need to. Stop casting. Oh, did it crash? Yeah, this is what was happening last time. Okay, let's just start over really quick. No, Apple's VR headset is not a gaming device at all. And it costs, I don't remember, was it $3,000 to $5,000, somewhere around there? This thing's like 600, and it does more gaming stuff than 3,000. Yeah, this thing is 600 bucks, and it does more gaming stuff than the Apple Vision Pro, whatever $3,000 headset can ever do. So yeah, you don't want the Apple one. Okay, so this should all be working. I just have to inject it, and hopefully the game doesn't break this time. Yeah, it's just breaking, man. Ugh, what a bummer. I'm going to try one more thing. I'm going to try one more thing. Just give me a second. Man, everything is just breaking tonight. So I was at work earlier, and in the middle of teaching, Zoom crashed like 4 times today while I was teaching. Oh, the ROG, yeah, dude, those are solid devices. I really liked Asus. I really like their Asus stuff. It's fantastic. I know they're kind of in a bit of hot water right now, but all right, let everything load up really quick. While that's going, let's run Steam VR. Let's get that running. Okay, that's going. Let's load up Pinball. Afterwards, we'll wait for this to load, then we'll be good. I have no idea. I don't keep up with a lot of PC manufacturing stuff at this point. It's just so unnecessary. I find it really annoying that people are so into every manufacturer defect becomes a news story, and it's like, oh my gosh, you clearly don't understand what you're talking about. Manufacturer defects happen. You know, it sucks, but that's the way it goes when you build millions and millions and millions of products per, quarter. It just kind of happens. But as far as I know, people just are kind of hating on Asus because some products aren't good. right now, I guess. Something like that. I don't know. Like I said, I kind of tend not to really pay attention. Okay. Okay, it's good so far. Let's inject it. No, not the Steam Deck stuff. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't believe it's that. It's more of their... Yeah, it crashed. This is what was happening originally. I got it to run once. Yeah, it's just crashing. What a bummer. Man, I want to play some more VR stuff, but I just don't know what I could play right now. That would be VR easy to play. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Oh well, we'll just play regular VR. Give me a sec. Let me close out the VR stuff. If I'm going to do VR, there's a couple games that I actually do want to play in VR, but I'm not ready to play them right now. So we will do that at a later date. For everything else, we'll just play some pinball, or maybe we'll do a little bit of Cool Spot. Man, what is going on? I feel like I'm going crazy. I really do. I've never had the Steam Link stuff on this headset crash, and it's just crashed. I've never had MudRunner crash before, and it just crashed. I've never had Zoom crash, and it crashed 4 times today. I don't know what the heck is going on. I am just gonna put it away. we'll just put it away for now. All right. Give me a second here. Close down some stuff. And we'll play a little bit of Cool Spot. I played Cool Spot recently, so I don't want to play too much of it. Give me 1 second here. There we go. That should be good. And just make sure everything's okay. There we go. There we go. Dude, everything is just... There we go. All right, let's play a little bit of Cool Spot here. A little Wipeout. Let me switch this really quick. There we go. All right. So if you've never played Cool Spot before, this is Cool Spot, which was the mascot for 7-Up back in the day. There we go. And it's a platformer. And you basically spread the joy of 7-Up to the world. The music is great. The platforming is awesome. I love this game. And you can basically take out the enemies. Little crab's got heart-shaped underwear, like one does, right? It's a great game. I would tend to agree with you. I haven't had either in quite a while. So I can't tell you for sure, like, oh yeah, I prefer this one over this one. Like, they're very similar, but different, you know? I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, they taste the exact same. No, there's differences there. I think they are more subtle than something like Coke versus Pepsi. There we go. So our whole goal is to get all these spots, as many as we possibly can, so that we unlock the area to unlock the cage that our friend is in, I believe. I believe that's how it goes. Yes, 100% different than Pepsi. I always get mad when someone says, oh, we don't have Coke, but we've got Pepsi. Is that all right? And I go, well, is it all right if I don't pay you? Because that's basically what you're saying to me is, we don't have this thing that you want, and we're not gonna have it, so just don't bother me. There is no substitute for Coke versus Pepsi. They are very, very different products. Ah, man. Do you prefer Pepsi over Coke, or is it Coke versus over Pepsi? Because we're a Coke household here. Here we go. So now, there we go. I'm the same way. I'd much rather have Coke. Man, I can't believe some of this stuff is breaking tonight. But that's okay. I just need to manually do something here really quick. Okay, that should be good. And what a fun game. These levels become labyrinthian, though. Yeah, I was pretty young, too, when I played this. It was a Blockbuster rental, for sure. I never owned this game. I always rented it. And I always had a good time with it, too, but, like, I only got through this level, this whole section, a few times, because it's very difficult. As a kid, like, definitely pretty difficult game. I feel like I should be running. Like I feel like I should be a tad bit faster. Can't remember if there is a death here or not. Nope, that's a death. But man, I miss the days of mascots. You don't see that anymore. Soda, fast food, food places just don't have mascots like they used to. And it's a shame. I was just watching this video about like why we don't see Ronald McDonald anymore, you know, and stuff. And it's like, oh man, that's right, we don't. Like Grimace and the Hamburglar, you just don't see them anymore. And I remember as a kid, I loved that stuff. I didn't get to the end of the video. They were kind of going through the history of the mascots and stuff like that. And there's a couple of them where it's like, oh, it just kind of wore out its welcome, or they got sued or whatever. There was a few of those, but they never specifically stated like other things like Ronald McDonald. Oh no, they did. I take that back. They basically said the reason why we don't see Ronald McDonald is just advertising. There was a big thing about advertising to children, and so they kind of upped the like maturity, and they started advertising for adults. And also the whole clowns are creepy thing kind of like was more in vogue. And so they just basically said, we're just not going to really do Ronald McDonald anymore. Although he's a part of charity stuff, because they have the Ronald McDonald House charity or something like that, and then a couple other things. So that's kind of where it stands right now, is they're just gearing and marketing more for young adults and older, more mature people, not kids. And kids would be the one that Ronald McDonald would appeal to. Which I get, you know, I totally get. But I miss it. I really miss the old Ronald McDonald stuff. I loved those commercials as a kid, and I think it's a way more interesting than the advertising stuff that they've come up with lately. Okay, so we need to go down. Man, these flies. There we go. Yeah, you gotta be really on the ball with this level. Jeez. Okay, at least we got a checkpoint, man. Yeah. I mean, what kid wants a Happy Meal when they have a $1,000 mobile device that has the internet on it at this point, right? Which is just the saddest thing in the world. Oh man, that's so depressing to think about. It's funny, I was just talking to my my best friend about this earlier today, where he was talking about watching Billy and Mandy with his daughter, who's pretty young. And in that show, you know, they say stupid and shut up and stuff, and they don't want her saying that because she's still way too young to be, you know, learning those types of phrases. And it just kind of brought on a whole conversation about that type of stuff. And it was like, oh yeah, our parents didn't care and we turned out fine. But at the same time, like, that's really, really necessary for kids too. Is he not gonna open? There we go. Haha, I got you. Great graphics on this too, man. It looks really solid. Sega Genesis, man. I'm not gonna say I was just a Genesis kid. Oh, did I lose that one up? Stupid. I wasn't just a Genesis kid. I did have both systems, but I preferred the Genesis for the most part. I did like a lot of the Nintendo exclusives like Mario and Yoshi and all that. But I just kind of preferred the Sega Genesis. It felt like a system that was geared more towards, you know, more mature kids, young adult kids versus children. When you have Mario, even though those games are awesome, it's just like, I want something a little bit more edgy. I want Earthworm Jim, I want Booger Man, I want Vector Man. It was 90s hip, yes, that's an excellent way of putting it. The attitude of Sonic, right? Like, Mario didn't have that. Mario didn't have that edge, that cool factor. Ooh, I'm gonna die here. I don't pay attention and take it sleazy. Or as my youth pastor used to say, take it greasy. I mean, it had Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy 2 and 3, so it was definitely not just a kid's system. Like, there was definitely some crazy stories being told on that system too. It's just I preferred, and the marketing definitely really won me over as I want to be cool. I want to be like the cool kids type of system. Like, it definitely got to me. Yeah, Mortal Kombat stuff. Were we talking about that earlier today or yesterday? Because I had that conversation when we were oh, come on. No, I thought we were gonna finish it. We just needed to find the cage. Ah. What a fun game. Okay. Now, the green slime, yeah. Let's just look at Cool Spot on the Super Nintendo to see the differences. Right off the bat, the main menu is super not as cool. Cool Spot is not surfing on a 7-Up bottle, right? But it is the same level. It's just got a little bit more flat tone to it. The balloons are now multicolored, but they have transparency, which the Genesis could not do. It could not do transparency, so it had a dithering effect. But it does control a little bit better too. It's a little bit more snappy. Ah, the music is so good, man. So, random fact, this is the last game I played with my cat before she passed away when I had to put her down. We knew that we had to put her down, and I don't know why I'm telling the story, it's so sad, but I was like, okay, we gotta put her down, and I had to hang out. My wife had to leave for the day, and so I just had to hang out with her, and I was like, man, I need to play something that's gonna take my mind off of my poor dying cat. And so I played Cool Spot. Random story time there. Ah. Yeah. So that's Cool Spot on the Super Nintendo. Let's do, since we've been talking about it, let's do a little bit more combat. Now, you're going to have to forgive me because I'm bad at this game. I've never been good at fighting games. I think we played a little bit of Street Fighter, what, last week, 2 weeks ago? And I just sucked it up. Because I'm just bad at fighting games. Mortal Kombat adheres to many codes, but does it contain one? Question mark. Yeah, oh my gosh. Oh, I just got hit with a wave of nostalgia playing this game, dude. Just hit me in the face like with a 2x4. Oh my gosh. All right, let's just play it. It's a default. Okay, so we got Johnny Cage, Kano, Raiden or Raiden, however you want to say it, Liu Kang, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Sonya Blade. We gotta go with our guy Scorpion, right?
Fight.
Oh, come on. Whoop. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Yes. Barely got him. Barely got him, dude. Oh, boy.
Fight.
And there is definitely some graphical differences between the Super Nintendo and Genesis version. The Genesis version definitely does not have as many frames of animation. Especially in the background, a lot of the characters are static, I believe. But like I said, like that blood is so much more impactful.
Fight.
Oh, we didn't do the code for it. Was it Abacab? I can't remember. I think it's Abacab. Because who doesn't love Phil Collins in Genesis? Oh, no.
Excellent.
Oh, he didn't even finish me. Okay, here, let's restart. What is going on, man? He's got to finish me. Like, I feel robbed at that point if the CPU is not going to finish me. Okay, so let's see here. It should be A, yeah, B, C. Okay, cool. Just making sure. So, A, B, B. Maybe it's in that? Let's try it one more time. We'll see. We'll see if it works. I could be totally wrong on this. Mortal Kombat Trilogy on PlayStation? Sure, we'll do that. All right, Sonya. No, I don't think I got it. I was trying to put in the blood code. I can't remember what the code is or where to put it in the order of what to do. It's been decades. Because although the Genesis version does have it, it had to be a code. Okay, well, there you go. We'll do Mortal Kombat on PlayStation. Mortal Kombat Trilogy, you said, right? I don't know why some of those images are not showing up properly. It's really bugging me. Oh, that PlayStation intro. That BIOS setup is so good. So good. Williams, right? Williams and Midway. Oh, I miss good video game companies. So Trilogy, I don't think I ever really played this one. I remember it was on PlayStation. It was also on N64. I think that was it. And the arcade. This is just the trilogy. It's all 3 games packed into one, right? Yeah, okay. Mortal Kombat, 2-on-2 combat, 8-player combat. Take a look at the options. Ooh. Like how it shook there. But then it loads. It has to load. Game configure with a K. Control with a K. And then exit out to combat. Okay. All right. Mortal Kombat. Oh man. Okay, so Johnny Cage, Blank, Baraka. Oh, Baraka's so good. Cyrax, Sonya Blade, Raiden, Rain. Is Rain purple? Shao Kahn, right? Jade or no, Katana. Jax, Reptile, Smoke, Night Wolf, Scorpion, Kano, Melina, right? Is that Melina? And then there's Cyrax and, oh my gosh, I can't remember his other name. Liu Kang, Jade. Oh man, I cannot remember the girl Goro name. Kung Lao. Oh, Kung Lao's hat is so freaking cool. Is that Noob Saibot? And then I can't. Cabal. Cabal is really cool. Striker, Sub-Zero. Don't know the red one. Sindel, Nightwolf, Awesome Goro, Shao Kahn. I don't remember the Centaur. And then Super Goro? I don't know. Oh, is Noob Saibot that one?
Noob Saibot.
Right, okay.
Choose your destiny.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I met Ed Boon at E3 back when they were showing off Mortal Kombat 10, I believe. Yes.
Fight.
Yeah, I have a Mortal Kombat 10 t-shirt from E3, and I met, just shook his hand and said, hey, how's it going? It's very nice. But that t-shirt I still have somewhere, and it's just basically a spine on the back of the t-shirt. It has a Mortal Kombat logo on the chest, and then it's just got a bloody spine for the back. Where'd you go, Reptile? There we go. Ooh, that was a good one. Oh, nice. Okay, down up. That's awesome. Oh, you know this game then. Ah. Oh, come on. I had him.
Reptile wins.
Oh, these games are so fun, dude. These games are fantastic. They need more games like this. The only bummer thing with the PlayStation version is the loading time, right? It's not that bad. It's really not that bad, but this is a pretty cool game. I will happily play a little bit of this game. Okay. We're gonna go, oh my gosh. So my Mortal Kombats that I actually really liked, the 3D versions of Deadly Alliance, Armageddon, and oh man, what's the third one? There's it's a trilogy of the three GameCube. Deadly Alliance was my favorite. Ooh. Oh, come on. This sucks. There we go. There we go. There was a combo. I've always liked Cabal. What is that weird stance? Okay, that's not fair. There we go. I'm so bad at these games. Probably. I would say it's LA. Looks like it. The water's like not clear and it looks pretty disgusting. Road is collapsed into it. Yeah, sure, that totally could be LA. I just like crapping on LA. It feels so good. I will never live there again, and I'm so happy about it. I'm trying to think of other characters that I really liked playing as. I was always a Scorpion fan. I thought Smoke was cool just because he was Smoke. And then Shang Tsung? That's him, right? Shang Tsung. That's right. Shang Tsung. And he is basically the one who can basically morph into anyone else, right? That's his power, is he can just pretty much be anyone else. And isn't this where like you morph into someone and it has a loading time because it has to load the character? Can't remember. Ooh, that was a cool combo if I hit him. Stop moving. There we go. I have no idea how to do any moves. I'm a button masher. Oh, come on. I gotta at least get him. Is there a move list? Not in the menu, no. Oh, there's a block in this. That's right. They introduced block in this, right?
Reptile wins.
Kick, kick, kick. Kick. It's very, very slow. Just unbelievably slow. But it works. Don't repeat my moves to me. Ah.
Reptile wins.
I would if I know how to morph. That would be nice. Block, 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 block. Yeah, we'll try. We'll try one more. Kitana. Scorpion. Sub-Zero. Shang Tsung. Mortal Kombat! Dude, that song, that Mortal Kombat song is so stupidly good. Like just as a song alone, without having the Mortal Kombat IP tied to it, it's still really good. That's how you do it. You just think about the Mortal Kombat song and you start beating the crap out of people. Oh, I think I morphed. Ooh, yeah. Kano. Dude, that movie that came out a couple years ago was also really solid. Oh, I morphed again. I'm just back into Shang Tsung, I guess. Ah, I was close. I was close. I morphed at least. That's a good throw. Who am I this time? Jax. Okay. Ooh. That was a quick morph though. Ooh. Oh, dude, you haven't seen the new Mortal Kombat movie? You should. It's really good. It's a solid movie. The first, like, 15 minutes, basically, could be its own... I exploded into, like, 15 different rib cages. That was brutal. I'll give him that. That was brutal. We'll do one more here. Who should we be? Yes, he did. Let's try Kung Lao. I've always liked his hat. Kung Lao. Jade's Desert. Hey, I'll give it to him, man. If he wants to, as long as they do cool finishers, I don't mind dying. That's like half of the fun of these games, is seeing all the cool finishers and stuff. Ermac's pretty good, from what I remember. Oh, come on. I have never been good at combos. Just never. Whoop. I just want to get a toasty. That's really all I want. No, it's on... No, I don't know what the difficulty is on. It's on default, whatever default is in this game. What? Back forward punch. There we go. Other punch, right? Low punch, high punch. That's always the thing too, is like... Yeah, Killer Instinct's great. Killer Instinct is awesome. Okay. That was super fun. That was solid. Okay, what else do we want to play? We'll go for a little bit more on some old retro stuff. If you got a game, let me know. Thank you. What game, what system? Oh, Killer Instinct, duh. We were just talking about it. Killer Instinct. Let's crank it up. We're just gonna let it play. This is so good. I definitely had the Killer Cut CD that came with it too. Killer Instinct. Okay. So I was always Fulgore or Cinder. Saberwolf's good too. I like Fulgore, Saberwolf, and Spindle? Oh, man, I can't remember the skeleton guy's name. Oh, man, it's so good. That echoing scream is so awesome. Everything about this game is awesome. Did you play the Xbox One reboot when they came out with that back in 2014 or 2013? A decade ago. I can't believe that. Yeah. All right, I'll take it. I'll take a supreme victory. Oh, yeah. Get to enter my name and everything. I'll take a shiny green shirt like hers. Oh yeah, you never played the original the Xbox One version. It's solid, dude. It's a really good game. I can't remember if it's on PC or not. I think it's only on Xbox One. But if it is, I'll check in a minute. We'll play it if I have it. Or if I can. No, this is exclusive because Microsoft bought Rare. And so back in 2013 when the Xbox One was coming out, they had a reboot of Killer Instinct. And it was semi-free to play, where if you bought the game, you had all the characters. But if you didn't buy the game, you only had 2 different characters at a time to play, and they would swap it out during the month. Like every month they would swap out a new free game. Oh yeah, the Xbox 360, okay. Yeah, with the 360, they had the arcade version of 1 and 2. As like an Xbox Live 360 arcade game. Which is, I mean, the arcade games of these are solid. Oh, we're gonna play this. Then we're gonna play Gold, which is basically just 2 on Nintendo 64. Because that was definitely a game that I wanted and I never got to own. My friend had it and I was so jealous. Because I had a crush on Orchid. Like a nerd. It's like, Orchid's hot. Yeah, and now I own every single one of them. When I had my game store, I definitely did the whole like, oh, it got traded in. Well, this is going straight into my own collection. That was fun. I missed that time. Just going, well, this is going home with me tonight. Oh, come on. I'm LA fun. I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or not. Come on, Glacius. Ooh, that's a good uppercut. I love Glacius's stuff. I always like Glacius because he basically reminded... Shoot. Oh, man. Aw. I always thought he reminded me of the Terminator T-1000, right? Yeah, duh. Why was I blanking on that? Always remind me of T-1000. Or Silver Surfer. I can see that too. Okay, we gotta beat this guy. Man, okay. Don't jump towards him as I do it. Jeez. Man, that slice. Skynet? Yeah. Dude, I am sucking. Oh, come on. I was on a roll and he just blasted through me. We'll try one more time here. Spinal. I knew it it started with an SP. I just spindle, spinal. My homegirl. I was never good with the Orchid. A dude, wait, no, I take that back. She's pretty good. She's got that really good combo. My home chick. My piece on the side. I always like Spinal just as a cool character. Like skeleton warrior. Oh my gosh, he's just going hyper on me. Yeah, she's really solid. One more time with Orchid, and then we'll play Gold. Yeah, the reboot was really, really solid. It had so many different crazy particle effects. Like, that was the big thing with that game, is like there's so many things happening on screen, and it was just like, dude, it's so good. And free to play too, you know? Free to play multiplayer game on a brand new system. Like, you can't really get much smarter than that. Like, that was a really solid way to get people to play. For all the missteps that Xbox One had during the Don Matrick era, that was definitely not one of them. Oh my gosh, dude, I can't even get him. Okay, I'll just back up. Okay, we got him once. Jeez. Ah, I was doing the thing. Dude, he does not want me to win. Oh well. Game over. All right, that was fun. Okay. Let's do Gold. Since I suck at spelling, there we go. Could not find that. For the Ultra 64. Not as many people. I forgot that. And I don't like the newer characters. They just look like Amazon people. It is very slow, too. And having less buttons, too. I forgot. It's A and B for the Nintendo 64 controller. And then you got the Z button, R, and L. And that's pretty much it. And the C buttons, right? Okay. You know what? The C buttons actually might be pretty cool. Because it's a stick. Try again. I appreciate the rain effects, though. That's nice. Oof. Okay. I might just not be able to do this very well. I will say I never really got much time into Killer Instinct 2. I probably played this a handful of times in my life. Another game I always wanted to play and never really did is, what do you call it? Primal Rage. I played it a few times in the arcade and that was it. And I know it's not a great game now, but as a kid, I loved Primal Rage. Yeah, yeah, that dramatic scream. Oh, jeez, right out. Okay. Just like right out of the gate, dude. Oh my gosh. I just thought, why doesn't Rare make a new Killer Instinct style game, but with like the universal monsters? Like you got Frankenstein's monster, the Wolfman, the Invisible Man, Dracula. Like they got kind of the setting down on this. Saberwolf and the, you know, creepy castle. And the music, like this all looks like it could just be a Universal Monsters game if it was Frankenstein or whatever. Ooh, I got a combo there. Oh, I was close. I was close. Ooh, he looks blurry. It looks pretty blurry there. All right. It will continue. We'll go with Orchid. We'll see what's up with her. Hopefully he won't just automatically right out of the gate kill me. Jeez. Come on. Dude, he's good. Man, Saberwolf is solid. I gotta at least kill him once. I feel like as soon as I start getting into her combo, she immediately just gets destroyed. They don't do the finish him thing either. I just realized that. One more time. Let's, Jago or Spinal. Oh, that was cool. Ooh, he's pretty fast. He's got a really good fast combo. I think I might be able to get him. He heard me. He heard me. Man, come on. Get him. Come on, dude. Yes. Oh, I did not think I was going to get him there. Ooh, some gray suit. That's right, with the helicopter. Can we stop fighting and just listen to this super awesome music? Okay, come on. Not fair. I was trying to listen to the music. Come on. Man. Dude, I cannot get a hit on her. I thought I found my guy with Spinal, and then she just destroyed me. We'll try one more time with Spinal. Maybe the little Jago after. All right, we got her once. That's good. Ah. All right, lady. All my attacks are going right through her. Oh, man, come on. Oh, come on. Like that close, that close. Oh, it was already in there. Okay, my bad. Come on, Jago. Let's take this lady out. Not for dinner and a movie. What are they saying, Teja? This is so fun. See, I'm telling you, man. It's that one little sliver of life left. Oh yeah, Jago. Jago's my guy. I mean, I said that about Spinal just a few minutes ago, but Jago's my guy. You did this to me. You made me play this game, and now I can't stop. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm getting my butt handed to me, dude. Dude, what? I literally haven't hurt him. I cannot hit him at all. How is he gonna hit me with ice and I turn on fire? That was a bunch of stupid stuff that just happened. How's it going, Faustism? TJ combo. That was a bunch of garbage, dude. Hey, at least I hit him once. Oh my gosh, dude. I think we've met our match. Glacius, dude, he is just... Oh, man. Dude, he sucks. Just blocks everything and then counters it with like a super awesome combo.
Well done, Turner.
That was not well done. That was not well done at all. Oh, I didn't mean to pick Glacius. I hate mirror matches. My bad. Super did not mean... Dude, the time didn't even start yet. He's mad that I picked him. Yes, the combo breaker. He just grabbed me? I don't know either, but I'm doing good right now. Hey, I got him once. Yeah, the combo breaker callout is probably one of the best callouts in video games. Combo breaker.
Well done, Turner.
Thank you. That was appropriate. That's such a cheap shot, like right at the beginning. Like within 4 seconds, I have most of my life taken away. Cheap shot. Like how it kicked him in the shin. Speaking of Conan earlier, that seems like a Conan move. Kicking someone in the shin in a fighting game. I don't know how to beat this guy. Should we try our girl Orchid? Our homie chick? That's how they say it, right? Homie chick? You wouldn't hit a girl with glasses, would you? Apparently he would. He just hit a girl straight up. Dude, he gets so far away, spams his stupid ice attack, and then I can't touch him. Nope. Orchid is not the girl for this job. I don't know, dude. I don't know. We're just gonna keep going. All right, Maya. At this point, it was Game Shark. They switched over to Game Shark and Action Replay. No, there was no Action Replay on the 64. It was just Game Shark. Which I never owned. I never owned one, and I never used a Game Shark. Dude, Glacius sucks. Yeah, I never owned a Game Shark, and I remember there was different firmwares that could do certain things, and so whenever I was at the store and people would buy them, we get tons of them traded in. I probably had about 300 cartridges of a Game Shark for Nintendo 64. And dude, come on. I haven't even hit him. That is so cheap. Dude, Glacius sucks. I am not a fan of him. One more time. But I had a ton of Game Sharks, and I remember people would come in asking about like what the firmware was on it and stuff, and I was like, dude, I don't know, it's just a used game. Buy it or not, please. Like, I kind of got mad because there was definitely a few customers that would constantly do stuff like that. Why even bother playing? Just let him play the game, because... Okay, Tess really sucks. He's got some of the worst moves in this game. Nope, I literally didn't even get, like, more than 2 hits off. We gotta keep going. We got it. All right, what's her deal? Who? Kim. You know, Kim. Who's your favorite fighter? I don't know, man. I like Glacius. I like Orchid. Saberwolf is pretty cool. Fulgor kind of rocks, but, you know, I really like Kim. From down the street. She sucks, too. She's not great. Not having a good time with Kim. She needs to go home. Yeah, there you go. What was that? I'm not gonna say Kim sucks, but Kim sucks. Dude, come on! The time didn't even start yet. Yeah, I can do cheap moves too, jerk. At least I got a combo breaker in him. Man, we gotta see if we can play the new one, because it's really good. I don't know if there's a PC port on it or not. It might be streamable. Microsoft's pretty good on the whole, like, put our first party games on the cloud type stuff too, so maybe it's streamable. Who knows? It's a fighting game though, so that might not work with lag and latency. Dude, I cannot get him. I don't know what to do. One more time. One more.
Continue.
I mean, they don't look that weak. Dude, what a cheap move. I can't do anything with this guy. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna use the bathroom really quick. Let me use the restroom, and then we'll figure out what to do from there. So I will be right back. Okay, all right, we're back. I'm trying to think if I'm gonna be able to beat him at all. And if we should just do something else. If you got another game you want me to see, or you want me to play and you want to see. I haven't even started yet, man. This is so unfair. You know, it's probably a good thing my parents didn't get me this game as a kid, because I think I would have definitely broken the controller over it. No. Not tonight. Ah, come on. Is that Skeletor? Love me some Skeletor. Yeah, He-Man. Yeah, of course, as soon as I do a combo, he blocks it all. Yeah, He-Man. I have Beastman with me. We're gonna defeat you. So He-Man was a little bit before my time, just a tad bit, like a year or two before my time, really. But I had the action figures and I did watch the cartoon. I was just really young. Yeah, Skeletor's rad. I had the He-Man action figures when I was a kid. I don't remember if I had Castle Grayskull, though. I feel like I did, but I might have gotten it a little bit later, like when I was like 5 or 6, at like a garage sale. Most of my toys, most of my action figures were definitely from garage sales. My mom would always go garage sailing on a Saturday morning, or boot sale in the United Kingdom. You bubbling buffoon beastman! Skeletor is so fun to talk like. Yes. I'll get you, Glacius. I almost killed him once. Okay, let's do something else. I'm getting a little bit bored of just getting my butt handed to me here. Hey, Revolution Gamer, how are you doing tonight on Kick? If you have a game you want to see me play, I'll be more than happy to play it. I'm trying to figure out what we've been kind of playing fighting games. What other good fighting games are on the the Nintendo 64? I'm trying to think. Ah, Españole. See, oh, dude, I don't want to try and speak Spanish and then be mean about it because I suck at my Spanish. My Spanish is very bad. Muy malo. My wife is Mexican, and so I try to speak Spanish as much as possible. I can get like a word in every other sentence or so, but that's about it. Oh, man. Let's play a little Hydro Thunder. Just to cleanse our system here. Where am I from? I'm from the United States. I'm here in Tennessee, in the United States.
Hydro Thunder.
I'm restreaming from Twitch and YouTube, so you can always check me there as well. But yeah, dude, thanks for checking in. And if you got any games you want to see me play, let me know. I'll be more than happy to. If I got it, we'll play a little bit of it. But my name is Ryan, and I play kind of everything. Lives in Colorado. Nice, cool, awesome. I used to live near Denver, right outside of Denver, for a little bit. I lived in Lakewood for a little bit there, and that was real fun. I loved Colorado. It was beautiful. I miss it. Tennessee also has its beauty, and I love it here too. But it's been infinitely better everywhere else except for Southern California, because that's where I used to live too. The audio is definitely a lot lower in this game on the Nintendo 64 versus the arcade. I mean, pretty much every arcade game is super, super ultra loud, right? And prefer Aurora? Okay, nice. I had a friend who lived in Aurora, and I rode my motorcycle there every once in a while. Baba Sticky Dude, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful night's sleep. Take care, God bless, and talk to you later, man. Have a good one. Yeah, I used to live out there, and I would ride my motorcycle to like all the places that I possibly could. So I rode to trying to think, Boulder a lot. I had a few friends in Boulder, and that was fun. Really cool city. Very interesting. I know it's kind of gotten overpopulated as of late, but it was really nice when I lived there. And Revolution Gamers also says chow chow and does a waving hand, Baba Sticky. So you're getting good lucks on all fronts. J? What is the J? Okay, that was fun, but I'm not really into some Hydro Thunder right now. Just loosen up a little bit. So let's see what else we could play for a little bit here. I thought I closed it out. There we go. What? Oh, I was going to look up. Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second, and let me see if I can check the Xbox for, what do you call it? What was I gonna play? Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct. What game are you gonna suggest? Faustism. We can play Killer Instinct. Okay, I'm gonna install this. We'll see how long this takes. We'll see how long this takes. And if it doesn't take too long, we'll play it. But in the meantime, no. If you keep saying it and suggesting it, you're going to make me not want to play it more. I know you want me to play it. Don't worry. We'll get back to it at some point, but it's too late in the night to play that right now. I'm going to get like half an hour in and then have to stop. It's 1:30 in the morning. Man, I'm trying to think of what I want to play tonight. Let's see how that install. Ooh, 6. That might take a while. That might take a while. Some Kirby? All right. We'll do Kirby on the 64 since that is something I haven't played in forever. And in half an hour, we could probably beat the game 3 times. I'm semi-joking. But man, I remember being really excited for a new Kirby game on the Nintendo 64, renting this game and beating it in a single sitting and just being mad. I wasted my rental for the week because I could only rent 1 game per week. And so I wasted my rental and beat it like in 1 sitting in like, what, an hour? Like, this game is really short. I talk like a pirate, eh? All right, I'll talk like a pirate. Roll for initiative. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to have a little bit of rum? A little bit of grog? Right?
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, you do? All right. I'll have some rum. Oh, no. The rum's all gone. Why is the rum gone? I love rum. Rum for everyone, except for it's gone. Aye. Now we gotta go rustle up a couple sea turtles. Aye, sea turtles. Okay. Trying to talk like a pirate with Kirby just doesn't seem to fit. All right, Kirby, let's go. You're gonna take your mouth and just suck everything up like a big kraken. Yeah, hello, beastie. Right. It, if you say so. Oh man, I do remember really just being super excited for this game and then just going, this feels very basic. Like, you think like Mario 64 is basic, like in terms of graphics and playability? Dude, this takes it to a whole nother level. I'm not bagging on it either, because I do love Kirby, but I feel like they've just don't know what to do with Kirby, and so they just keep making the same game over and over and over again. Like, what was it? The Kirby and the Forgotten Kingdom? The newest one that they made? It's basically this, with just a little bit more roaming on the sides. I played it and I loved it, but I was just like, dude, we don't need more of the same game. Dude, nice, you graduated. Awesome. Congratulations, dude. Smash Brothers, yeah. Dude, thank you. Thank you for the 25 bits, man. I appreciate that. I like the little Sonic ring that I got on there. So my big thing with the Forgotten Kingdom. Yes. Hey, any bits, man. Any bits are appreciated. If you do a subscription on Twitch, you get a special Discord channel, and we're giving away a game every Friday in the Discord channel for Twitch subscribers. So just as an incentive to let you know. But never feel like you have to purchase anything or anything like that. Yeah, every Friday we're gonna do a raffle or a giveaway for a game, and so it's yeah, me too, man. The game is Fallout 2 for PC on GOG Galaxy. Okay, how do I switch out? I mean, you don't need to. You don't, like I said, you don't ever need to feel like you need to buy anything on Twitch. Just hang out and have fun and chat. That's all I want. You guys to have fun. But if you want to support and throw some stuff at me, just don't throw anything mean at me. But I always appreciate that. But yeah, the Twitch Prime stuff, yeah, peer pressure. The Twitch Prime sub stuff is pretty cool. I always appreciate that. Okay, well then there you go. You don't have to worry about the giveaway then. And that will be given away on Friday, and then the next Friday we'll do another giveaway. I have so many games to give away. I'm just gonna do one every Friday. That's just kind of my thing, is I'm just gonna give away games every Friday. I have too many of them. Oh, I could go for a sandwich right now. Even if it's 1:30 in the morning, I could totally go for a sandwich. Like a good, solid ham and cheese and turkey sandwich. Dude, Chocolatiel, man, how is it going? What is up? How are you doing, man? I hope you're doing well. Welcome, Raiders. We're playing Kirby and the Crystal Shards on the Nintendo 64 right now. Oh, yeah. So what is everyone's favorite sandwich? Because mine is just a classic ham, cheese, and turkey. That's like my favorite sandwich on earth. I could eat that every day for the rest of my life. Pineapple pizza? Well, pineapple pizza's not a sandwich, man. Pineapple pizza is a pizza. Ooh, grilled cheese is solid. Dude, Chocolatiel, man, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you are doing well. Haven't talked to you in a while. Oh, we missed the one up. Bonus Corgi, how's it going, man? Welcome, Raiders. We are talking about what is your favorite sandwich? Yeah, dude, Choco. Do you want to see a little bit more Tetris Attack? Since that was the last game we were playing together? That was fun. Or, no, sorry, not Tetris Attack, Tetris Plus. Raid and run. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ooh, Rubens. Nice. A good old Reuben will never do you wrong. That's for sure. Grilled cheese is definitely something that I will throw on anytime I want. You never heard of this game? Oh man, yeah, it's great. It's Kirby and the Crystal Shards. It's a Nintendo 64 game. What do you call it? Ni no Kuni? Was that what you said? It's the chat is scrolling a little bit fast. Yes, I never played Ni no Kuni before though. It always looked super, super good. Especially with the kind of like, what is the, oh, shoot. I wasn't paying attention. That's our first death. There's our first death of the evening. Well, I mean, for Kirby. I think we died quite a few times when we were playing, when we were playing Killer Instinct. You want to see me play it? Oh yeah, dude, I would totally play a little bit of Ni no Kuni. Faust is a man. Hey, if you're gonna take off, man, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. Oh man, Retro Gamer, I love Tetris. Tetris is awesome. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good time here. My name is Ryan. You can ask me anything you want. Oh, it's the morning. That's right. For you.
Well done, Turner.
Wow. Yeah, dude. Every 10 lines, you get a new level. 23. That's solid. That's really good. I would love to play Ni no Kuni at some point. Is that still only PlayStation exclusive? Or did they release it on PC? I can't remember. I'm trying to remember. Can I? No. Okay, I can't, Haha. Oh, shoot, Ryan, come on. There we go. This kid. At least we got him. Haha. Thank you. I mean, it's not really a hard game. It's like one of the easiest Nintendo 60 games ever. Ooh. Okay, I'll hydrate
Seek
first.
fluid intake.
And we'll posture check. You got it. You want to be careful with Kirby when he's around. So I'll do the game story in just a minute. Give me 1 minute here. I did not know what was happening, and I messed that up extremely. See, we're like a fourth of the way through the game at least, if not more. So give me 1 second here. You want to hear a game story? All right, the game store story. So give me a second. Let me pull up one that I haven't said yet. All right. I told that one recently. Kind of told that one. Okay, here's a good one. So I used to own a video game store, and so I tell a lot of stories on my stream about me in the game store and all that. Since this next week is E3, or quote unquote E3, basically what happened was when I owned my video game store, I would go to E3 every year from 2009 to 2016, roughly. And when I went in 2011 or 12, they did Epic Mickey. They were releasing Epic Mickey. And so I went there, and in the booth, they had this big old massive booth for the Disney booth in showcasing Epic Mickey. And since it was in LA and Disneyland is in Anaheim, which is like an hour away, they hauled a bunch of Disney artists into E3, and they had them create caricatures or Disney drawings if you stood in line long enough. So I stood in line, and I got one of the Disney artists to actually give me draw me a painting or a drawing of a Disney character. You had a choice of Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, and Minnie Mouse. And so I had the guy draw Goofy, because he's my favorite Disney character, as a hockey player because of the episode, what was it? Hockey Homicide. Go look up on YouTube Disney's Hockey Homicide. It is one of my favorite cartoons of all time. And so I got this really cool drawing from a Disney artist, like a legit Disney artist, who drew Goofy beating the crap out of another player as a hockey player with like a puck and a hockey stick. And that went up in my store. Like, I framed it for years, and it was so much fun, man. I loved that painting. Unfortunately, my game store closed down, and when I brought all the stuff back home, I had a bunch of inventory there, and basically I put it up, and then I had water damage, and that drawing got destroyed. I was so bummed. It was like one of my favorite prized possessions. But there is a game store story for you. And if Faustism is lurking, that's fine too. I hope you have a good night or day, man. But yeah, there's just one little game store story that I have. Thank you. Oh, wow. What type of factory did you work in? Factory worker. Slurp up? Thanks, Faustism. I'll finish the rest of my water. An underwear factory? Well. I I don't know. That might be interesting. That might not be. What did you do as a factory worker? Did you just like box up underwear, or did you haul boxes from to and fro? Like what was your job there as a underwear factory worker? Did you get to see models? Did they come in and model the merchandise for you? Moving boxes, okay. Hey, moving boxes, man. Someone's got to do it, right? You know, there's nothing wrong with manual labor. I wish I had more manual labor in my life. I kind of hate saying that, but at the same time, I know I need it. Ooh. Ooh, at the port side. You're in the import-export business? My uncle works in the import-export business. What do I do now? So I am a trainer. I train and teach and certify soldering. It's a family business, so it's nothing super glamorous. I mean, not really super glamorous, but I get to talk to and meet a whole lot of really unbelievably smart people. We have contracts with companies like Boeing and Tesla and SpaceX and Firefly and a lot of really cool companies. So I get to teach a lot of those people who work on those really cool products. And that part of my job is super fun. The giving tests for certification, not so much. I don't like how he throws his face off. Face off. It's weird. Ooh, how do we get this? Hi, painter. Okay, I'll take it, thank you. Closed down a decade ago. Well, that's a bummer. I would love to, like I was saying, do some more, you know, stuff, because most of my job is standing around, walking around, talking. The entirety of my job is talking. So I kind of do this for work, but I don't play video games. And so there's definitely times, like last night, my voice was just shot, dude. My voice was completely shot at the end of the day, and I was like, oh, I gotta stream. And so like last night was just kind of a low-key stream. I mean, everything's expensive at this point, but yeah, you know, clothing and especially like designer stuff is pretty expensive. Whether it's just to purchase it or whether it's to buy it or to produce it. Yeah, you got the like the sweatshops and stuff, right? Ooh, why is that guy after me? Ow. Oh, okay, cool. I was wondering, where am I going? I wasn't really expecting to play Kirby for this long, but hey, whatever. I'm still bummed MudRunner VR ended, or crashed. I was having a lot of fun in that game. I want to play some more VR stuff. All right, we're at King D. Die. right? Yes. This whole game is easy mode. Okay, bye, King DDDDD. I gotta say, when I rented this game as a kid, I wasn't that young. And I rented this thinking, oh, this is gonna be a pretty cool big game. And I was so disappointed. All right, we got the tree. And this is kind of my issue with Kirby games right now, is there's just so much of the same. Like every Kirby game has the I can't remember his name, Woolly Wood. How old am I? I am 30, almost 39. I'll be 39 in a couple months. So when I rented this, I finished it in one single sitting, and I was just so disappointed because I was like, oh, I wasted my one rental on this. And I was like really excited because I liked Kirby. I loved Kirby's Dream Land on Game Boy. Yeah. This game came out in 97, 98, somewhere around there. So I would have been however old, I have no idea. Yeah, so did I. NES era. That was my first system. That was my first game I ever played was Mario. 1988. That was when I first started playing video games. In 1988, I was 3 years old. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Yes. Yeah, most people say, "Oh, Final Fantasy VII was my first RPG." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool. I played Dragon Warrior and trying to think of the others. The original Final Fantasy. Why can't I think of the name? I will always call it Final Fantasy 1 on the NES, Final Fantasy 2 and 3 on the Super Nintendo, and then Final Fantasy 7 on the PlayStation. There was no such thing as Final Fantasy 4, 5, or 6 to me. That's how old I am. Oh, and the Chronicles games. Yeah, that's right. Nice. I'm trying to think when my first one was. I remember playing Chronicles a little bit. There was a kid at school that really liked it, and he told me it. Yeah, I remember he had the CD Jewel case at school, and he was showing it to me, and I was like, "Oh, that sounds really cool." He was describing all the cool stuff in Chronicles, and I was like, "Oh, that's awesome." My favorite was always Chrono Trigger. I preferred Chrono Trigger and Secret of Mana over... Shoot, why do I keep running into those? Chrono Trigger and Secret of Mana over Final Fantasy. But that's just like my own personal, tastes. Chrono Trigger was always my favorite, though. Yeah, it is. I'm bummed that I keep trying to play Secret of Mana. I'm bummed that they keep remaking it / like releasing it over and over and over again, and it just always feels like every time they do that, people complain about it, and I'm just like, is it good or not? Or are you just kind of being weird because you don't like the art style, or is it a bad port, or is it a bad remake? And so I always feel like I just have no idea where that series is anymore. It feels like there's 10 different versions of Secret of Mana at this point. Yeah, it's hyped for a reason, right? Yep. I mean, it was a Super Nintendo game. It is awesome. Yeah, it's a really good game. Oh, that's right. You get the combined. That was the big thing with this game, was you combine the powers. And it's cool. You know, like I said, there's nothing wrong with this game. It's just basic. I do too. Chrono Trigger is probably... So it used to be in my top 10, like number 3 or number 2 perhaps, but I haven't played it in so many years. I don't know if it still holds up the same, or if I have other games that I would prefer to have in my top 10, because I usually kind of go back and redo my top 10 every once in a while. Like, I have a top 10 favorite games list, and I think that certain games are gonna still appeal to me, like in my top 10, and some games I'm gonna go, you know what? I don't like it as much as I used to. Like, that was weird. Kingdom Hearts, back in like 2010, I would say, oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts was like in my top 10 because of the story and the, you know, just the way that they built that game was so incredible, and all the characters. But looking back on it now, it's definitely not in my top 10. So I do like going back and kind of going, should it still belong in my top 10, or is something else taking its place? Yeah, I definitely have seen people compare Chrono Trigger and to Secret of Mana, or Final Fantasy VI and Chrono Trigger and Secret of Mana to Final Fantasy VI. I have a big problem with the Kingdom Hearts franchise at this point. And not to get on too much of a rant, but basically that series has a ton of potential, and they squander it every time with very bad decisions. And my wife loved that series. And so when we got married and the third game was coming out, it was like, oh dude, we're so excited to play this together. And we played it, and boy, I was so disappointed with just the bare bones minimum requirements that game gave. Like, it just basically felt like a game that was stuck in 2006 era, if that. Like, it felt like a game that they'd learned nothing over the years of how to make games better, bigger, faster, stronger, whatever. And I was just really disappointed with that. And also just the fact that they just treat their fans like garbage, keep re-releasing certain games. I talked about it. So in the Discord, every week I do a gaming minute where I kind of talk about, for just 1 minute, some news that's happening. And so I think it was 2 weeks ago, I did a gaming minute about how they released a new trailer for Kingdom Hearts whatever, Kingdom Hearts something. And I went, oh, cool, awesome. And then I watched it. I'm like, oh, dude, this is just more of the stuff no one cares about. Is it a Square? Yes. And so I was just like, oh, they're just gonna, pretend like Kingdom Hearts fans want everything but story about Sora, Donald, Mickey, and Goofy. Me too. I owned the game store at that point, and I remember when Final Fantasy 13 came out, I was like genuinely gonna go, all right, cool, let's play this. And so like I opened up a copy for the store, and I played it at the store for like 2 hours, and I was trying to sell that game, and people were just like, dude, this is just like a hallway over and over and over and over again. And I went, yeah, it kind of is. Like that game just felt like so just linear, so unbelievably linear. I just couldn't play it anymore, and I had to stop, and I was bummed, and I never went back to it. I put like 13 hours into that game too. Okay, what is my goal here? There we go. Okay, cutscene, and then there we go. But yeah, the Final Fantasy stuff with 13, I was so bummed out about. Kingdom Hearts was just like, they're going in such a convoluted direction. Like, I don't care about any of these characters. I care about Sora, Donald, Mickey, and Goofy. And they just refuse to tell that story. They got Roxas in there and Organization 13 and pretty much everything else under the sun compared to those. Have you not played any other Final Fantasy since then? I've heard a few of them are good, but I haven't played them. Okay. Oh, dude, the remake's so good. Yeah. Final Fantasy remake and was the Rebirth. I'm waiting for all of them to be done so that I can just kind of mainline all of them at once. Ah, that was lame. Aw, poor Kirby, he's crying. Yeah, they're not good at all. But man, dude, Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth, I am so excited. I played a few hours of Remake when it first came out. I was really excited, and then we moved, and then since then I was just like, you know, I want to wait. And then I got it on PC at that point too, because I had it on the PlayStation, and then I was like, oh, I'll just play the PC version. So I got the PC version. I just haven't touched it since. I just kind of want to wait. But man, there's a ton in that game, and it just all looks great. I'm trying not to die, but at the same time, I kind of don't care. I want to get rid of some of these, there. Let's get rid of that. Get some new stuff. Oh, there's another death. Game over. Well, we can at least save it. And then if we want to play this later. Okay, so it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I have to be back in here for work in just a few hours, so I gotta go to bed. But dude, thank you so much, everyone who's been hanging out, watching, and rating. I hope you enjoyed the stream. My name is Ryan. You can always catch my stuff at gameordie.net or on YouTube, or join the Discord. I'm actually doing a ton of stuff in the Discord. If you are a Twitch subscriber, you can get the Twitch sub channel, which is exclusive, and we are giving a video game away every week. Every Friday, there's a new giveaway for a video game on PC, usually. And then I do video game minutes, like I was talking about before. I also do a podcast, so you can always just search Game or Die on any podcatcher. And I've got 82 episodes roughly over the last several years. And yeah, basically I love video games. I write about video games. I do reviews about video games, and I love video games. I love talking about them. Retro Gamer, thank you so much for hanging out. It's been a joy talking to you. And I hope to see you on the next stream. I stream daily at 11 p.m. Central Time. So yeah, I'll be on tomorrow night, and we'll probably go a little bit longer because I don't have to work on Thursday. So that'll be nice. But anyways, thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful night wherever you are in the world, or day. And take care. God bless. And I'll see you around. All right. Bye.